Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife review for you. Today we have the Spyderco Para 3 Lightweight in the brand new SPY27 steel. This is an exclusive steel from Spyderco, put into an older model. This is the Para 3 Lightweight. You guys know I really like the Para 3 Lightweight. I actually like it a lot more than the standard Para 3. I've gone way into that, so I'm not going to bore you with it now. It's also coming out soon in the Manix 2 Lightweight. I may actually upgrade my Manix 2 Lightweight to that as well. I have upgraded this. In a little bit, you are going to see me compare it to the original Para 3 Lightweight, but that's already sold. This is my Para 3 Lightweight now. Just to give you an idea of the steel, first of all, this is not a sprint run. A lot of people are calling it a sprint run. It isn't. They are just going to be making it. I think you're going to see this SPY27 steel a whole lot of places because it's a Spyderco's exclusive steel. I'd imagine probably maybe the next generation of PM2 is probably going to be it. You know, your Manix 2 is going to have it. I think you're going to see it a lot. And it came with this paperwork. Notice it is not the paperwork that says, congratulations, you bought a sprint run or an exclusive or anything like that. It's just an explanation of what SPY27 is. You can pause and read for all the metallurgic makeup there if you want to. I will read some of the highlights now in a ridiculous British accent because why not? SPY27 draws its name from Spyderco and the atomic number of cobalt, a key element in the steel's formula that increases its strength and hardness while accentuating the positive properties of its other alloys. CPM stands for Crucible Particle Metallurgy, an advanced manufacturing process that uses a high-pressure gas to atomize the molten steel into a spray that rapidly cools into a fine powder, blah, 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 blah. That is enough of my British accent. Yeah, we'll do one more second. SPY27 is a corrosion-resistant steel that steel containing a finely tuned recipe of carbon, chromium, niobium, manganese, molybdenum, nitrogen, silicon, and vanadium. I should have stopped. Quit while you're ahead, Brian. That's what you got to do. But yeah, so that's that. You can pause and read the rest of that if you want to. Yes, it is just an older design with a brand new steel, but I'm really excited to check it out. Wanted to get my hands on one of these as soon as possible just because I really wanted to use this. And, you know, it's hot out. It's summertime. I'm carrying more lightweight knives. This is a knife that's going to get a lot of carry. I did a battle to the death with the bug out. I think the bug out actually won. But I do find myself carrying the Para 3 lightweight a little bit more. I think it's just the ergonomics I like a whole lot. That's something that means a lot to me. I still think in a lot of ways maybe the bug out is a better knife, but there is going to be another Para 3 lightweight versus bug out battle to the death. You'll see why here in a little bit. So let's do some specs and size comparisons before we get too much out of the way. I'm going to do this like a full review, even though I have reviewed the Para 3 lightweight to death. But you have an overall length of 7.3 inches, blade length of 3 inches. You have a blade thickness of 0.14 inches. Handle thickness of 0.46 inches, and a weight of 2.4 ounces. We're going to weigh and compare this and the standard one here in just a little bit to verify all of that, but that is what they claim. Size comparisons, we will start out with some of our usuals, and then we will go to the bug outs, and then we'll talk more about how this compares to the OG. So you have your paramilitary 2, new paramilitary 2. I did get rid of my Crewwear one. I've had it forever. This is my new one, the S45VN, with some sharp dress knife scales on it, but it's still the same shape paramilitary 2. It just looks prettier. And we'll bring out the Delica 4. So you can see it's a little bit smaller than both. This is a Knife Center exclusive Delica 4. Sorry, I got kind of fancy with my Spyderco comparison knives, but that's what you got to do sometimes. Next up, we will bring out the Griptilian family. We have your Benchmade Mini Griptilian that never wants to stand up. We'll hold that up here in just a second. And your full-size Griptilian. So you can see, trying to line up the pivots here. Roughly the same size, just a little bit bigger than the Mini Grip. And now, a couple more Benchmates. We're going to bring out the Bug Out family. We have the mini bug out. I did dye this one. It used to be a white one. And your full-size bug out. This is the CF Elite. And this is the comparison I'm definitely going to do a battle to the death with, because these are both upgraded versions of the, of their respective models. So we have the bug out CF Elite and the Para 3 Spy27. And now we will bring out the regular basic Para 3 lightweight and do some comparisons, talk about prices and all that stuff. So this is the original Para 3 lightweight in BD1N steel, which I've had good luck with. I think it's a fine enough steel for $98. $98 might be pushing it, but what is that hair that's on there? But now and this costs $98. The Spy27 is $140, so it is a fairly large jump in price for that steel. But they're pretty much identical dimensionally. They are identical dimensionally. Same in function. They both about the same amount of smoothness and all that stuff. All I did to this, I didn't take it apart. I didn't loosen any pivots. I did drop some lube in there, and I sprayed it out with compressed air and put some lube in there and sprayed it through. I do that on almost everything now. But you can see they're the same. They both have almost exactly the same identical sort of off-center issue that both of them have. I don't think it's necessarily an issue. A lot of them I've seen that have it. I think it's because there's only a washer on one side on these. The other side runs on the plastic. So they're both pretty much identical as far as fit and finish and everything goes. You just get this really cool blue color, which I love this color. I do have to say, I love this color. It looks like it's just like a blue jean blue. What little bit sticks out of your pocket with this deep carry clip is just going to disappear, against your jeans. And I don't know, I just really like the color a whole lot. I like it a lot better than just the plain old black. I do like the look of it better, but other than that, they're pretty much the same, even as far as, let's get some more detailed measurements. Let's do some weight first. Hello. All right. I don't know if you saw. My scale says hello. It's got dead on 2.4 ounces, exactly what they claim. Golf clap. .42, that's within the realm of the margin of error. I'm not going to knock them for that. So they're exactly the same in weight and all that stuff. Now, talking about this knife, and particularly the Spy27, I don't have a ton of experience with it yet. I did go slice some cardboard and all that stuff. It slices really well. We'll check the thickness behind the edge. I guess we'll do that on the OG as well, because I meant to do that. We have... Well, that ain't right. Silly little thing. Yeah, that's more like it. 25 thousandths behind the edge is kind of about what 25 thousandths behind the edge. Check on the original. This has been stropped a couple times, but I don't think I've ever actually fully sharpened this one. And yeah, we're getting almost exactly the same. Actually exactly the same. So yeah, about exactly the same thing as behind the edge. I will say it did come screaming sharp out of the box. Bring out some paper here. All day long. Very, very good stock edge. No complaints there whatsoever. I'm just going to throw that piece of paper away because we're wasteful people. Yeah, and the Para 3 lightweight blade is the Para 3 blade. This is the same blade shape you get on the Para 3. You can actually blade swap these, and it's a fine blade for EDC. 3 inches long. You're losing a little bit because of that choil there, but it's a really good blade for EDC. It has a bit of a dainty tip, but not as bad as you're going to see on the Para 2. Let me bring that out because the Para 2 is a little bit longer. So when you compare these side by side, this is one of the few things I like better about the Para 3 than the Para 2 is. I don't know if it's going to come across well on camera, but yeah, as you can see, the Para 2 has just a little bit thinner blade tip than the Para 3 does. So if you're going to do something silly, even though this is a smaller knife, I think that it probably is a bit of a tougher blade, especially when it comes down to that really fine tip. Ergonomics, still excellent. This is one of the reasons why I like the lightweight, better than the standard Para 3. It has all these nicely contoured scales on this FRN, which I know people are going to say it feels cheap, whatever. I think it feels pretty damn good for FRN, and it locks in well, and it's just, the contours are amazing. It ain't going anywhere in your hands with this bi-directional. I like the wire pocket clip. The pocket clip placement on the standard Para 3 is horrid. A scale of 1 to 10, it's awful. And I do really like this nice deep carry wire clip. And for a knife this light, 2.4 ounces, that's all you need. It's going to hold it in your pocket absolutely fine. The ergos are excellent. You even choked back, I can still fit all 4 fingers on it. No hot spots whatsoever. Always been excellent ergos on the Para 3 lightweight. Now, as far as the carry goes, we'll show that. I've already kind of hinted at it, but it's pretty good. Bring out Yale Levi's. I just like this color because, look, it's just blue jean blue. Like, there is a tiny little bit of knife sticking out, but you can't see it. And it is a bit taller in the pocket, than like the bug out. I think I actually gave the win for the bug out in the carry when I did my last battle to the death, just because this is a bit taller, but it still carries fantastically well. Really do like it. I love the wire pocket clip. I love that Spyderco was smart enough that the spot, where the clip lands is on the logo. That's very, very good. Action on it is superb. Like I said, I did blow some lube through it, but that was it. It was totally drop shutty. It was darn close to that when I got out of the box anyway. But yeah, I haven't touched any screws or anything. I just did that really quick. Don't feel a need to do much more. Yeah, it's a bit off center, but you can do all that usual stuff. Spuddy flick it, all those things. Yeah, my overall conclusion is, if I was going to go buy a new Para 3 lightweight, if I had the means, I mean, the BD1N is fine. I really honestly don't have that huge of a problem with it. I would get this one. I'm sure that they are going to sell out very, very quickly. I did get this one very fast thanks to Southern Edge Knife Works. Go to southernedgeknifeworks.com, use the code SDSEK at checkout, and get 15% off and free shipping. So I thank them very much for that. I did get it fast from them. I know it's still on, email me when available and all that stuff in lots of places. But it's a really nice knife. I think it's a very good upgrade, especially if this steel checks out as well as it's supposed to. I have no reason to think that it won't. Spyderco is working, with a very good company, and they know what they're doing. I'm really eager to put some more miles on this. This will definitely appear in a long-term test. Don't worry about that. Because like I said, it's hot out. This is going to get carried a lot in the next couple months, I'm sure. So, yeah, go check one out whenever you can find one. It is a production model. Well, they're going to go away. They're going to come back, all that stuff. And you're going to be seeing this SPY27 steel everywhere. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.